if there is anything that can move the market, then, I think it would actually be something like this. My buddy Smoke Screen, shout out to him as he puts here on our Discord, breaking. President Trump will be making a televised announcement from the Oval Office on Friday. This Friday, right? At Friday, I'm sorry, it's going to be at noon Eastern time. Okay, guys. So I want to go ahead and get the comments, please. Verify this information. I got to say, Smokescreen is absolutely a powerhouse, trader here. So he generally shares things that are pretty valid with me. So I have not double checked this myself, guys. So go ahead and let me know if this is actually valid here. But I'm leaning towards yes, right? So let's go ahead and brace ourselves, because if there really is, again, if there actually is anything that can move the markets up or down, it would be something like this, right? And what are we thinking? Could it be let me know in the comments below. What do you think? It's going to be Zelensky, Trump, Putin? Is it going to be, we're going to force interest rates on somebody? I don't know. I don't know, but let me go ahead and continue on here with our analysis, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Please do me the favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. My name is Arca. Let's go ahead and get this let's get this thing started at 10:24 p.m. on Thursday, August 21st. And I guess it would be this stink, right? Because we have been doing nothing but consolidating. And it's actually something that we did mention yesterday, right? The potentials of coming right back in to our resistance, right? Prior resistance on Ethereum here, 43.6956, back down into the areas. It wasn't this, right? We were expecting a potential consolidation within the 42.68 and 42.23. Well, I guess that's kind of what's been happening, right? For the better part. And it also has been forcing, XRP and even XLM into those, into that weird little contractive zone, right? These are 8-hour bars here. And you can actually see that XRP has just been doing on the hourly chart, just this really perfect regression here, just doing nothing. Guys, I know. And what this is called, right? What this is called is chop, right? Or the lack of follow through, right? So you get these breaks here and you're thinking to yourself, let's go, we're about to do, we're not going to do nothing, right, guys? So yeah, it's just the lack of follow through right now. We did speak about this yesterday. We knew that there was going to be potential contraction and consolidating right into the macro catalysts, which could be Trump, right? And it could also be the initial jobless claims and continuing jobless claims, which, by the way, came in at a little bit of a miss here and there, right? But it's all good. It didn't really cripple the markets in any way here. We also did have some doves, right? Fed Bostic came up, and Bostic wants a cut here. So uncertainties of the interest rate cuts, uncertainties over many things, guys. There are a lot of hurdles here. Of course, price action is going to cripple just a little bit here. I am still, I'm still leaning towards the bullish side, but I don't know that I want to be biased towards that, right? But when you're facing a channel like this, right, this is your descending channel. This usually leads towards an upside at its completion. So I guess if we were to put it down like in some kind of a drawing, I guess it would be even like this, right? We would face this kind of price action like this, right? So yeah, just about like that, right? We have this consolidation, downward channel, descending channel. This is a pretty bullish formation, by the way, and this could absolutely lead price action towards an upside. Now, the upside is typically seen at around a fourth or fifth test, and by the way, we are at test number 1, 2, 3, and we're headed towards a fourth. So if there is any type of follow through, then it would be through the psychology of something like this. So the take profit target on this channel here, since we don't have any other historical behaviors that we can really study here, guys. We're really in a unique place right now, and we just have to play the better part of it, right? And just know that it's really not time to over lever. Yes, you're at a great discount right now. A lot of people want to pick up the lows. That's on you, right, guys? You do what you please, right? I can't tell you what to do. Okay, so yeah, this would lead. This would lead towards an upside of about these targets here, 291.38 to 292.38 from the breakout of this formation here. So I guess we could even put the receipts right about there, right, and right about there too. Okay, so at least we have those there, and know that it would take some resistance here first in order for us to make it make it all the way out, right? So we'd have to resist somewhere here, maybe that 288.48 into. I know this is a bit high here, but still 288.48 to 290 pull back, and then start validating the break of your regression, validating the regression as support before continuing towards that upside. That's your typical price action move on the XRP price action, right, guys? As far as you know what? As far as Ethereum, though, we are going to need a little more follow through than this, of course, guys. This, I mean, if we're looking at any formations here from the immediate short-term shore, we have your inverse head and shoulders here. It even feels like we're trying to build another one of those channels that you just saw in the XRP price action, which is good, right? Because this is just it's just telling you that the market overall is rhyming, right? So something like this here, and you can kind of see that this is your channel here, and setting up your inverse head and shoulders. This would be a great exit criteria for the Ethereum asset. So if it does get that upside, well, your neckline would be perfectly set here for your shoulders, right? And you take that trend line all the way down to the lowest part of the head, apply it to the top side of your the middle in the top of your right hand shoulder, and this is giving you a target of roughly 47.14. I would have to say that, let's see. Yeah, well, you know what? You do have initial resistances, starting, I would say just about here, right? These are initial resistances, anywhere between 45.51 and 45.81. And sure, right, you have this other resistance landing right about here. So that would be a 46.38 to just about 46.73. Yeah, so if we get that follow through here, guys, buy formation, bullish buy formation, that looks very, 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 very much doable. And here's something I forgot to show you yesterday, right, guys? I wanted to show you this from USDT. You're getting some more little crayons and drawings here, right? You got your shoulder here, you got your head right about here, and you got your shoulder right about here. So you do have the workings of a head and shoulder trying to play out right now. We're getting some downside, which is what is explaining right now that we're getting some upside in the risk on assets, right? Like XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin. So if this kind of realizes, guys, well, this gives us a downside target too, right? So this would be just about your regression here-ish, right? We can actually adjust this to maybe like this, and yeah, I'd say something like that, right? Not too bad at all. It doesn't it's just, these are just estimated. It's okay. It's not about the actual price of the formation. It's about the historical price against the formation, guys. Remember that. All right, team. So the center of your right hand shoulder is where you would put this, and this is telling you that you would reach the target of around 4.21%. And of course, the hard targets on this would very likely be 4.28%. So let's go ahead and just kind of jot that down here for future reference. 4.28% down into these areas here for support, right? So that would be roughly 4.25%. Now, should the formation target reach, well, I would say, yeah, it does have another zone here, right? And it would be roughly right about this trough here. So that would be, down to this area here, which is confluent with that. So you're looking at around 4.19 to 4.22, and that feels more like the measure move there. So yeah, there is that possibility of getting this downside here too, team. So it's making me feel like we're hinting towards a downside on USDT, which naturally means upside in risk on, right? So keep an eye on this, right? This could be introducing here a pretty bearish formation, and continuation to the downside feels kind of likely here, guys. Yeah, we're getting some downside here already on the 4-hour time frame, right? And 6-hour time frame still on a downside. It's still kinked right there, still downside in an 8-hour time frame. No conviction on the 12, downside on the daily. Still kinked, and this would, okay, great. So 3 days of downside. Your average true range on a 3-day time would be roughly around 25 cents. So this would bring you to 25 cents. I'm sorry, 25.25%, right? So that would take you to just around the 4 point. There you go. Look at that, 4.20992. and we're already looking for a 4.19 to 4.22, which, by the way, the target of the measured move was 4.21, and rhyming very well with our current average true range low. So yeah, I think mathematically this does make sense, guys. So yeah, heads up on the price action here. Very likely for us to find some bounces of sorts here. Remember what we talked about on XLM too, right? Very, very similar situation here. We are at the bottom of the channel, and I mean, I don't think we're ready for the full-on breakout here from XLM, but should we actually make that happen, let's just estimate that top. That would be the complete width of your channel here, right? So you would be looking at if we were to break out here, which is, I mean, a guess here, that would be Saturday, the 23rd, right? So if that is really the case, then this thing would take us roughly to around 44 cents, just a little over it, right? Almost 44.5 cents. So yeah, guys. Should you be interested in still signing up to the master's course, please go ahead and email me at arcabulls@gmail.com, or look in the description below for the link to just sign up right away. We still got some seats available, guys. A few people coming in late. All right, so yeah, I think this is a pretty good place to leave off. Thanks, team. I will talk to you very, very scary, very soon. All right. Peace and peace. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never, 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 never. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. A very, very good rest of your night and or day, and I will catch you at the Bell Mañana. Adios, team.